the reason why sometimes the rooms are like, sorry, not the rooms, but the groups are kind of massive is because like it all depends like the number of signups. So in this case we had 21. We were gonna have 22, but someone did not check in on time, so now it's 21. But 21 is divisible by 7 or 3, because 7 times 3 equals 21. So to make it easier for us to separate the brackets, we just have them in like these groups of like 7, so that way they can get more matches in, and we can find out who goes into which bracket easier for us. The argument can be made that it can be like 7 groups of 3, but I want to take in the players' feelings into this, and like I don't want them to play on like 4 matches and like be done, because the double elimination brackets as well. We can try it, but like the point of this tournament is to make sure that like there is no, oh, I'm just gonna lose like 2 games and be done with it. So what's the point of it? We're trying to get them. We're not trying to get everyone in like. We're trying to get like everyone, especially in all skill levels, like more time to play basically, so that they can kind of find their rivals or like find some more matches to kind of practice and study up on. Because if this was a normal double elimination tournament, then it would have just been like the lowest seeded player would have just played 2 matches and just be done with it, and we don't want that, because that's kind of whack. So that's why we kind of aim for like bigger groups of tournaments like bigger group of players like this. And then I guess I should probably make a rule or some sort of sayings that's like if the number of rounds are more than like 6, or sorry, more than like 5 or something like that, then maybe we should lower the first 2 number for these, just to prevent burnout. Also, nice 10 chain from cwill. Maybe we can try doing that, so that with the group polls can go a little bit quicker. But yeah, it was supposed to be English. I just forgot to change it before I entered the room, so I'm just keeping it this way. The 10 will be Carbuncle Runner 10 will be English for sure. I just need to remember to change it before the tournament starts. I just forgot this time. Cause I was kind of like sleeping, and then I was sleeping all day, and then I was like, oh shit, it's tournament time. And then I had to make sure the tournament was okay. I was kind of worried that was only going to be like a 13-person tournament, but then people kind of just said, yeah, let's not make it like that, and came in clutch, which is always good. We were one check-in away from having 4 brackets, so we're running 3 again because it's we were 1 check-in away from having 4 brackets instead of 3, but now we're doing 3. Because if we had 22 signups, then would have had like 2 brackets that had 1 extra person. That would have been fine with us, fine with me rather. But yeah, we're trying to make the bracket numbers like as even as we possibly can. Because if it was like 16, then it would have been like 2 brackets of 8 players. So just stuff to keep in mind, guys. So if it kind of takes a little bit too long, then I apologize. But I want to make sure that the tournament is as suitable for everyone as I can. So I apologize. Let me give Penny a job real quick. They are finished. Okay, there we go. Poor Dan being sweet. I mean, look at it this way, Freshwater. This is only group pools, so like, Dan isn't going to be eliminated because of this match. So he's basically just securing himself a bottom, like a lower bracket, so that way he can fight with the players around his skill level. Because in the group pools, like the skill levels are always going to like collide and mash together. So that just means we get to see him. Well, he gets to be in the bronze bracket, and Zero gets to be in the higher bracket, most likely. Because the better you do in group pools, then the more likely you're gonna get into a higher bracket. So you gotta take a little bit of an ouchie before you really rise into champion. Because like I said, Dan didn't win all. I think Dan went like bottom 2 in like the last group pools he was in, and he still won the group the bronze bracket of last Carbuncle's corner. So like I said, him losing here doesn't end his whole tournament run. He can still win a bracket here. He just needs to be pushed into the right one. Nice all clear from cwill. Okay, this is round 4 just ended, I think. Yeah, I mean everyone's progressing their matches like smoothly at least, so that's good. This one just ended, so we're on round 5.